Well, husband's at it again, breaking down the tree stumps. 100 to 200-year-old tree stumps. We got a weird specimen right here that we found, just like this. It's a Roadmaster old school metal red wagon growing a tree out of the tree stump. And believe it or not, the wagon is attached to the tree stump. So there must have been a bigger tree at one time attached to both. I don't know. Weird. This large, massive. This is a tree stump that was just left in the ground. There's actually a chain still wrapped around it. I'm pretty sure. But you look at the circumference of this tree. This was an oak tree. Probably as massive, probably more massive than that one. Like the size of this one. This is a massive pine tree. I want to say it was definitely a pine tree right here. They're all throughout there. We ain't getting to it because they're barrier islands. Probably deers go through there at nighttime. As you can see, it's pretty much open. Foxes and everything else. Anyway. So, this tree stump isn't as massive as that tree stump. Or that tree stump. But it is massive. Now, this part sits out of the ground. This part right here sits out of the ground. This part sits out of the ground. But this part right here, this huge part right here, I'll take it sideways. That baby sits in the ground. This is a tree root. A tree root. I want to say it's a pine tree. It looks like a whole nother tree. This is a whole nother tree that was growing out of this sucker. This is a tree root, ladies and gentlemen. Tree root. Here's another tree root. This is the other half of it. If this part was right here on the side of it. You can still see where the Georgia red clay is. Wherever you see the red clay is, you know you're about 40 feet down. At least, because we have dirt, sand, and then you start hitting the red clay. So 20, 30 feet down. This thing is humongous. It's a big slab of a root. And then we're just getting the burn pile. These are Jumanji vines, believe it or not. Brisenberry vines. Remember I was telling you guys how they used to use these vines to keep the slaves in and not give them clothing or shoes, and they would try to escape and run through fields that had this thing in it that would tear the skin up and cause severe infections and cause them to die. Brisenberry vines. Nasty. Whoever created that, hopefully they're rotting in hell. And here's some more tree. I don't know. This is, I think, also a pine tree. This one, I think, is a cherry oak. Cherry oak tree, which I think we're going to keep. I don't think we're going to burn it. Because I can make money and sell that as firewood. Got that pile today. This is what he does. He's not one to sit around and do nothing, twiddle his thumb. And like I said, we don't have no machines here. We do everything by hand, just like the American Indians we used to do. So now here I am, waiting for this lady. She said she's coming to get these pigs today. I told her, don't think that the GPS is going to take you to the right location, because it will not. Everyone's like, yeah, okay, I know where you are. They rely on the GPS, and then they get lost. Which is sad, because I'm trying to tell you, save the aggravation. Either way you come from, this road here is not on GPS yet. So I have my only long string pine tree that I'm going to keep. This one here, no, it's not my only one, but it's the only one I have here in the front. I have plenty in the back there by my end of the property. But you get your pine needles, you get the big pine cones, and it'll rejuvenate and create a new tree. You don't have to replant on that one. Other than that, we'll be setting off this burn pile probably Christmas of 2020, the ending, New Year's Eve. Get that shit going. Get that crap going and bring in the new year right. Hopefully we both will secure some kind of better paying accounts and we can move forward. I like to get me, like right here, a cottage farm, just this whole area immediately set up as, you know, a cottage farm area where it proceeds commercially, restaurants, stuff like that. But it's all in time. I'm only one person that can't do it all. God bless me. I hope everybody's having a great day from Green Steel USA LLC. Enjoy.